football is more than just a game, it is a story of dreams, sacrifice, pain, belief, and moments that live forever in history. From the dusty streets, where a child first kicks a ball, to the roaring stadiums filled with millions chanting one name, football creates heroes whose journeys inspire generations. Some players are born into greatness, while others fight through doubt, rejection, and setbacks to carve their place among legends. In this story, we dive deep into the life of one of modern football's most iconic figures, a player whose journey proves that talent alone is never enough without hard work, patience, and an unbreakable mindset. This is a story of relentless ambition, of goals scored under pressure, of leadership when it matters most, and of a footballer who carried the hopes of a club and a nation on his shoulders. From his earliest days learning the fundamentals of the game, to becoming one of the most feared attackers in world football, his rise is not just about trophies or records, it's about resilience, consistency, and belief. This is not just a biography. It's a journey through the defining moments, the struggles behind the scenes, the achievements that shaped history, and the legacy that continues to grow with every match played. Sit back, immerse yourself in this footballing story, and experience the rise of a player who turned hard work into greatness and dreams into reality. Son Heung-min was born on July 8, 1992, in Chuncheon, Gangwon Province, South Korea. And from an early age his life was shaped by football under the strict but formative guidance of his father, Sun Woong-young, a former professional footballer who believed in mastering fundamentals before fame. Growing up, Sun trained relentlessly, often away from the spotlight, focusing on technique, discipline, and mental strength, values that would later define his career. Recognizing his exceptional talent, Sun moved to Germany as a teenager and joined Hamburger SV's youth academy. A bold decision that required immense sacrifice, including adapting to a new culture and language at a very young age. He made his professional debut for Hamburg in 2010, quickly attracting attention with his pace, clinical finishing, and maturity beyond his years, becoming the youngest goalscorer in the club's history in the Bundesliga. In 2013, Sun transferred to Bayer Leverkusen, where he truly announced himself on the European stage, scoring consistently in both domestic competitions and the UEFA Champions League, and earning a reputation as one of the most dangerous attacking players in Germany due to his two-footed finishing and intelligent movement. His performances led to a historic move in 2015 to Tottenham Hotspur, making him the most expensive Asian footballer at the time. A transfer that carried enormous expectations not just from the club, but from an entire continent. Although his early period in England included adaptation challenges, Sun's resilience shone through, and he soon became a key figure at Spurs, forming a lethal partnership with Harry Kane that broke records, including becoming the Premier League's most prolific duo of all time. Over the years, Sun established himself as one of the league's elite attackers, known for spectacular long-range goals, devastating counterattacks, and unmatched work rate, earning multiple Premier League Goal of the Month awards and widespread admiration for his sportsmanship and humility. His individual achievements include winning the Premier League Golden Boot in the 2021-22 season with 23 goals, becoming the first Asian player in history to do so, and being named Tottenham Hotspur Player of the Season multiple times. Sun has also been consistently recognized on the global stage, finishing among the top contenders for the FIFA Puskas Award, which he won in 2020 for his unforgettable solo goal against Burnley, a moment widely regarded as one of the greatest goals in Premier League history. As captain of the South Korean national team, Sun has carried immense responsibility, leading his country in multiple AFC Asian Cups, FIFA World Cups, and Olympic tournaments. His crowning international achievement came in 2018 when he helped South Korea win the Asian Games, earning military exemption for himself and his teammates, a moment of national pride that cemented his status as a hero back home. Beyond trophies and statistics, Sun Heung-min's legacy is defined by his consistency at the highest level, his influence in breaking barriers for Asian footballers in Europe, and his role as a global ambassador for the sport. As of today, Sun continues to lead Tottenham Hotspur as club captain, remains one of the Premier League's most respected and feared attackers, and stands as a symbol of dedication, humility, and excellence, inspiring millions of young players around the world from his hometown in Chuncheon to the biggest stadiums in global football. Harry Edward Kane was born on July 28, 1993, in Walthamstow, London, England, and grew up in a football-loving family in Chingford, where his passion for the game was clear from a very young age. Unlike many prodigies, Kane's early journey was defined not by instant success, but by perseverance, setbacks, and an unshakable belief in his own ability. He joined the Tottenham Hotspur Academy as a child after being released by Arsenal, a moment that would later become a famous turning point in his story. And although he showed promise, he was not initially considered a standout talent. Kane's development involved a series of loan spells to clubs such as Leyton Orient, Millwall, Norwich City, and Leicester City, experiences that tested his resilience and sharpened his instincts as a striker, teaching him the physical and mental demands of senior football. His breakthrough finally came in the 2014-15 season with Tottenham, when he seized his opportunity with remarkable goal-scoring consistency, finishing the campaign as the Premier League's top scorer and announcing himself as one of England's brightest talents. From that point on, Kane evolved into one of the most complete forwards in world football, combining lethal finishing, intelligent movement, aerial dominance, and elite playmaking, often dropping deep to dictate attacks while still maintaining his devastating presence in front of goal. Over his Tottenham career, Kane became the club's all-time leading goalscorer, surpassing legends of the past and delivering countless iconic moments, including dramatic late winners and crucial goals in domestic and European competitions. His individual honors are extensive, including multiple Premier League Golden Boots, the PFA Players Player of the Year award, and numerous inclusions in the PFA Team of the Year, reflecting his sustained excellence over many seasons. Kane also captained Tottenham during some of the club's most competitive modern-era campaigns, leading them to a UEFA Champions League final in 2019, where his leadership and influence were central to Spurs' historic run, even if ultimate victory narrowly escaped them. On the international stage, Kane's impact has been equally profound, becoming England's first-choice striker and captain, and leading the national team to the semi-finals of the 2018 FIFA World Cup, where he won the Golden Boot with 6 goals, helping restore England's belief on the global stage. He continued to break records for England, rising to become the nation's all-time leading goalscorer, surpassing previous legends through consistency and composure in the most pressurized moments. In 2023, Kane made a major career move to Bayern Munich, seeking silverware and new challenges, and he immediately made a historic impact in the Bundesliga, scoring goals at an extraordinary rate and reinforcing his reputation as one of the most reliable finishers in football history. Throughout his career, Kane has been admired not only for his statistics but for his professionalism, leadership, and relentless drive to improve, qualities that define his journey from a doubted academy prospect to a global football icon. As of today, Harry Kane stands as one of the greatest strikers of his generation, a symbol of persistence and elite performance, whose legacy continues to grow both at club level and on the international stage. Harry Kane and son Heung-min share one of the most iconic and respected partnerships in modern football, and what they have in common goes far beyond simply playing for the same club. Both players rose to global superstardom through very different paths, yet their careers intersect in a way that highlights professionalism, consistency, loyalty, and elite performance at the highest level. At Tottenham Hotspur, they became the heartbeat of the team for nearly a decade, carrying the club through its most competitive era in the Premier League and Europe. And together they formed a historic attacking partnership that redefined what chemistry looks like in football. Kane and son became the most prolific goal-scoring duo in Premier League history, combining for more goals than any other partnership the league has ever seen, surpassing legendary duos through a perfect balance of Kane's vision, passing, and finishing with son's pace, movement, and ruthless two-footed scoring. Individually, both achieved the ultimate personal honors in English football, Kane winning multiple Premier League Golden Boots and son becoming the first Asian player ever to win the award, proving they were not just complementary players, but superstars in their own right. What truly unites them is their consistency at the elite level year after year. Season after season, both delivered double-digit goals, match-winning performances, and leadership on and off the pitch, often shouldering responsibility during difficult moments for the club. Neither relied on controversy or ego. Both are known worldwide for humility, professionalism, and relentless work ethic, earning respect from teammates, opponents, managers, and fans alike. Kane captained both Tottenham and England, while Son captained both Tottenham and South Korea, a rare parallel that shows the trust placed in them as leaders and role models. On the international stage, both carried their nations on their backs. Kane led England to a World Cup Golden Boot and major tournament runs, while Son led South Korea in World Cups and continental tournaments, achieving national hero status through performances that transcended football. Another powerful common thread is their impact beyond trophies. Both became global ambassadors for the Premier League. Kane as the face of English striking excellence, and Son as a trailblazer who shattered barriers for Asian footballers in Europe. Together, they helped elevate Tottenham Hotspur's global image, attracting millions of fans worldwide and turning the club into a recognizable force on the international stage. They shared unforgettable moments, from dramatic late goals to iconic counterattacks, from Champions League nights to historic league records, writing a chapter in football history that will forever link their names together. In the end, what Kane and Son truly have in common is legacy to players from different continents, cultures, and backgrounds, united by dedication, loyalty, leadership, and an unwavering hunger to win, whose partnership will be remembered as one of the greatest duos the Premier League has ever seen. As this story comes to an end, one thing becomes clear: true greatness in football is not measured only by goals, assists, or trophies, but by impact, influence, and the ability to inspire millions around the world. The journey we've explored is a reminder that success is never linear. It is built through years of discipline, sacrifice, heartbreak, and determination. From the early days filled with doubt and challenges to standing on the biggest stages in world football, this player's career represents everything that makes the beautiful game so powerful. His legacy will live on not only in record books, but in the hearts of fans who witnessed unforgettable goals, iconic performances, and moments of leadership when it mattered most. These stories are why we love football, because behind every match is a human story of perseverance and passion. If you enjoyed this deep dive into one of football's greatest journeys and want more legendary stories, iconic rivalries, and unforgettable football moments, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel for more amazing football content, and comment your favorite football player down below. We'd love to know who inspires you the most. Your support helps us bring more powerful football stories to life. So stay connected, stay passionate, and we'll see you in the next video.